forces in huge numbers out yet. And NATO's got enough tanks to really just leapfrog his way through with siege mode. And here we've got an SCV coming in to put the expansion down now once he reaches 400 minerals. Just another skirmish here. Bisu being pushed back a bit, and NATO's actually pushing forward here. He's got a number of tanks, and he's got a number of vultures. I'm not sure if it'll be enough. I mean, Bisu's got a lot of dragoons, and just as long as he micros them right, oh, God, just demolished. He really needs to. I mean, he's got an observer there. He can see the tanks. I'm not sure why he's not moving back. He could be in trouble here. If these tanks manage to stay alive, manage to preserve them well enough, he could actually be punching in. But I think we've got Dragoon Zealot Leg almost upgrading. Yes, Zealot Leg almost coming up, and this is not really going to work here by NATO. I mean, he's got mines here which are going to go off. If yeah, look at this. No, okay, maybe not. Yeah, Dragoon. Sorry, the Zealot dragging the mines in, and NATO just doesn't have as many reinforcements as I would like him to have if he's going to be able to pull this off. He's alright for now, but with this shuttle, Bisu's going to be able to drop Zealots next to the tanks. I'm not really sure if this push is going to work. Yeah, NATO already sees this. He sees that Bisu's got a shuttle. He's got plenty of Dragoons to come in and push away the mines as soon as the tanks lift off. Unsiege, rather. And NATO just doesn't have enough momentum. Maybe if he, instead of building this expansion here, if he had just gone for 6 factories instead of 4, he would have had a substantial number of units, many more than he had now, and he would have had no trouble just rolling over this force of Bisu's. Did I say Bitru or something? Bisu. So yeah, that's probably what he ought to have done in hindsight. I mean, I'm not a professional gamer myself. I'm not really sure of the reasoning behind Bisu, NATO's choice of going for this expansion. Haha! Check this out. NATO's actually dropped his barracks at the back of Bisu's expansion, and it's walled in by pylons. But he's building a firebat. Oh my God, this is brilliant play by NATO, and he's just burning the probes. In a second, Bisu's going to see this, and he's going to actually try and surround the firebat, but he's just got more firebats coming for NATO, so great move here by NATO. He's got tank siege in the middle of the map, so there's nothing too much that Bisu can do at the moment, and looks like he's going to lose his expansion. I mean, he can only build the photo cannon next to the pylon wall, obviously, but this single firebat with friends on the way, of course, coming in. And here we go. We've got the Zealot. I didn't realize the Zealot would be able to get through the pylon line. Obviously, it's not big enough for Dragoons, but big enough for Zealot. And the firebat stopped. But that's done a serious amount of damage to Bisu's expansion. So if NATO can keep going successfully with his third expansion, he should be able to take the lead. But pretty slow with factories, in my opinion. He needs a couple more factories. He's got the resources for it by the looks. And we've got a fight breaking out now. Not sure how this is going to go. Well, we've got a Dark Templar in there. So I think NATO has not been quick with the scan. Plenty of melee units in there, and the tanks have been taken out. This actually looks pretty bad for NATO because we've got plenty of forces here by Bisu, and even though he just took a whole bunch of damage to his expansion, Bisu's macro management has just generally been better, and NATO now forced to lift off his third expansion, so looking really quite bad for NATO just in general. He's not able to build more troops as quickly because of his lack of factories. We've got the 2 more factories coming up just now, even though he had a third command center up. So not very impressive play here by NATO, in my opinion. And Bisu is just able to throw away some forces here in attack. And with the Zealots just walking in, that just looks like it's just going to be GG here for NATO. And despite this very interesting move with the firebats, and he's going at it again, it's just not going to matter. And I think it's just really just a macro management error by NATO. He could really have capitalized on the fact that Bisu wasn't putting that much pressure on him early on. He was able to get the third expansion fine, and just not capitalizing it by building enough macro management buildings. So, yeah, just not too happy about that one. It doesn't look like there's much that Nader can do from this position. He's just trying for another expansion up here, but it's not going to matter. He's only got one tank. He's losing all of his SCVs, so we can expect to see Nader leaving the game. There he goes. Nader's left the game. So hope you guys enjoyed that. It's my first go at commentating on a replay between pro gamers. Hopefully be doing a little bit more of that in the future. Not the most fantastic game that I've ever seen, but it was still quite interesting. Did like a couple of Nader's moves there, but just in general, Bisu, I think, played that one a lot better. Anyway, thanks for listening, guys. This has been another audio commentary.